Okay, testing, testing, one, two, three. All right, guys, what's up? Jeff Lathrop here, and today I just wanted to do a quick tour of my office space, which is actually located here in my garage. So here's my garage, here's my car, and this little space here is a little, office space built out. And this room was actually here when I bought the house, but the inside was all like super basic. So did a couple updates, and I just wanted to walk through and show part of my little studio space here, micro studio, definitely, and explain how I make some of my videos and kind of calling myself out because I have this space and I need to be way more proactive and using it much more than I do. So this is just a video to share the cool stuff that I'm interested in and challenge myself, again, like I said, to use it more. So I work in here daily for my mortgage career, and here's kind of my little desk setup, which I can talk about that in a minute. But this space is only about 8 by 12. I've got some sound panels here. I've got a sound blanket on the ceiling because I like having a hardwood floor there, or laminate, but I like having a hard floor for rolling the chair around and didn't want to put a carpet down. So my sound treatment is on the ceiling, which that's kind of ugly, but hey, it is what it is, right? And I've got a couple, I guess I can pop these on. I've got a couple spare lamps over here. These are RGB, so if I need to do any different lighting scenarios, let's see here. So I can change those, let's see, as needed, where it's kind of, you can kind of change your vibe up a little bit if you are feeling creative. And I've gotten away from using big lights, so I have some C-stands back here in this closet area, and let's pop this on. So I've got a big lantern light back there and a bunch of C-stands, and was doing like the big softbox thing, which is just, they're hard to work with because they're so big. And then these more powerful lights, that's a 150 watt bicolor light, but it has a fan and it kicks off a little bit of noise. And for some reason, the sound of that fan really irritates me. So I don't know if the camera's picking that up. And then I have a little window here as well, so I can actually see some daylight when I'm working. Oh, maybe I'll leave that on for this video to help give myself some light. Oh yeah, that probably helps quite a bit. Okay, so here's my chair, so I can sit down here if I'm taking a phone call or need to take a little rest. And I've got a TV here, which I'm trying to get myself off of watching movies as much as I do and be more productive, especially since I have a daughter now and a family I need to be responsible for. But this is my secondary recording space. So if I move over here, so anyways, I'm getting away from using those big lights. And one of the things I've stumbled across lately is how effective it is to use bounce light. So the quality of this light here, let's turn it back into white mode. Okay, so this light, it's not the nicest quality light if you shine it, right on your face, but if you take it and point it at a reflector, and then you're lighting up the reflector, now you can bounce that light, and then that turns out to be a little bit more of a pleasing video. So I've been using this kind of angle to do some mortgage videos and like, hey, did you know this and that, blah, 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 which, is what it is. I think sometimes that's helpful. Sometimes that stuff is boring, which is why I'm doing this video, to maybe be a little more interesting. And recently, today I was just comparing my Canon R7 against my Blackmagic Cinema camera, which shoots 6K, full frame, open gate, all the stuff. That camera is beautiful. The Canon camera is maybe slightly more easier to use. I'm using a Canon R8 right now, autofocus, but the image quality out of that Blackmagic camera is just awesome. And it's easier to work with when I'm changing the colors and doing all the stuff I love to do over here. So I'll shut this down now. And I guess the whole thing to talk about here is kind of my actual studio setup. And this is where all the cool stuff happens. So I do my mortgage work from here, and then all my video editing and stuff like that, which I can turn on my computer. And my computer is crazy. I have two graphics cards in there, an RTX 4080 Super and an RTX 5080. So I'm able to edit and color grade this footage like just like I'm cutting through butter with a hot knife. So that's really awesome to be able to do that. And I've got a bunch of tools here. So keyboard, this is a DaVinci Resolve color grading micro panel. So like I can adjust highlights, shadows, white balance, all that kind of stuff within my footage by using this special tool. And then I've got a couple Stream Decks here. And a Stream Deck is just a way to like program a hotkey. So if I want to turn my second screen on or off, I can just push a button. If I want to export a still image from a video, I can just push a button. Like several different programs, if I want to open them, just push a button. And then there's like some knobs on here as well. So these tools really just help me speed up my workflow. And for audio, I've got Tascam Mixcast 4, and so that's running boom microphone. So when I'm on my webcam calls, it kind of looks like this, and blah, 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 blah. And then my microphone out of the frame in through this unit, so I can control my computer volume. Right now I've got an Alexa Dot hooked up to this via Bluetooth, and then my microphone slider here. So I can control my computer volume, my microphone volume. If I have Bluetooth going, I can control that. And I can even connect my phone to that and then use like nicer quality audio if I'm taking a bunch of phone calls. Maybe I'll just throw on some headphones, talk through the microphone, and then use my phone either on Bluetooth or whatever. So pretty powerful setup here. I've got some temperature and humidity gauges over there so I can keep track of everything. Apparently if your humidity gets over like 65 or 70, all your lenses and camera equipment can be at risk of developing fungus inside the lens. And like right now I'm shooting on a very expensive lens, and I wouldn't want that to happen because I'm not going to buy this lens a second time. Or maybe I would, but it would be a pain in the butt to do that. So, and then this, I'm using the nicest lens that they make for this kind of on like a kind of an entry-level camera. And that seems to be a good quality because, you know, the lens makes a much bigger difference than the camera in most cases. Except for when it comes to Canon versus Blackmagic. That Blackmagic image quality is just insane. But for my webcam, I'm using an old Canon 90D. And that's going into my camera via HDMI. And then that kind of gives me, let's see, it's going to give me about this angle here for my webcam. Okay, so the cool thing about using this Stream Deck deal, like I have a fan set up here, so I can just press a button, and then boom, gets me into one of my programs so I can adjust my fan settings on my computer. So that's pretty cool, and I guess this was a really rushed layout of the video I wanted to do, so I'm going to look at this. This was kind of a practice test, and I just wanted to share my space and go from there. Okay, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.